Live.
Okay, so we're live. The live and ide private.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, so first and foremost, we want to give all praises to Yahweh,
Oh,
Bashem
Hashem,
Yahushai,
Shai, Hashem, Dash.
Kakodash, double honors to the elders and apostles of GMS Great Millstone, and salutation to all your comes out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. This is the brother Dawabar, and
Yeah, Pizakala.
from the Jamaica GMS camp here to do a short video. You see me? So basically, the other day a camp, a really great point was placed, saying that basically the people we get set up over we, as in leaders in our how would I put this now? Basically leaders are our people, right? We get set up over we in a that society, you see me, I play the Judas scapegoat role. I don't know say yo at the end of the day, you see me, the same slaughter we have to go face, or the same tribulation we have to go face, them are go face it too.
And
Leaders like Andrew and Christopher Tufton and them Monday, because what them feel like says that at the end of the day Esau I go actually save them, but the scripture say otherwise. You see me, like care what wanna do. And furthermore, Esau not really have no part-time plan, because we all know say oh this man known for use people. We can see throughout all I'm treated him, whereas other him do. Him is a user, right? So
look,
basically
look
what will
on in
happen
track
is that
record.
yeah, where's about?
I say, look on in track record. You see me?
Yeah, exactly. With the Maroon treaties and them treaty,
North American
they
Indians.
exactly, him basically go against what him say. You see me? Uh, yeah, basically him always a go against him word, because what him do, him the scripture say him cunning, you know, him come to you with smooth words, but war in him heart. You see me?
And
So yeah, you can read Ecclesiasticus, bro.
uh, start of verse 4.
Yeah, you can
Yeah,
start that tree.
this Sirach 13 and verse 3 says, the rich man hath done wrong, and yet he threateneth withal. The poor is wrong, and he must entreat also. If thou be for his profit, he will use thee, but if thou have nothing, he will forsake thee.
Exactly, and what happened is that Esau have a specific agenda we need to complete, you see me? And that a where uno come in, because you see him what him do, him not go put him face out there, or him not come out here come talk to, you see me, the people when would have say are the lesser people, him put people among that lesser people, you see me, from within that lesser people, above the lesser people, if you talk to them. Come like it go back to the whole slavery thing. You see me? You not just house slave. You see me? It actually don't change the fact that you're not a slave. You see me? Not because you get maybe a bigger position or a bigger name, which is why you could have come for an interview and I talk about say yo, you're big weight on the world scale. You see me? It don't mean nothing, because if from night maybe I do some researches and me I check up some accounts where as how slave did actually go through the same shit too, because there was a book, I think it was I don't remember the book name. I think it did have to do with how slave story, and you have an account inside of the book where I say yo, people that think say how slave get treated better because them light, them maybe them skin light or whatsoever, but when you check it, you see me, you have masters who basically, remember I said them do things like wash plate. You see me, there was an account where the master, slave master basically spitting at all of the kettles and cup and things, so the old slave have to wash them all over. You see me? Not saying they would get a lot of beating like whatsoever, you see me, but them go through the same tribulation too. You see me, and the same thing will happen. And not only that, the most I prescribe destruction for you prophets will lead off him sheep. You see me? The scripture in a I think Isaiah, the book of Isaiah,
28.
will tell yeah, Isaiah 28.
Me have it also already.
Hold on.
28 and 14.
Mhm. Go on now.
This is Isaiah 28 and verse 14 says, Wherefore hear the word of the Lord, ye scornful men that rule his people which is in Jerusalem. Says, Because ye have said, We have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves.
Exactly. You see me? So basically, scripture say, yo, we have made a covenant with death. You see me? So the ways of the life you are dead. Another way you are alive, them actually make a covenant with it. Other way of that life, them actually follow. You see me? The scripture even say, yo, we have made lies our refuge and under falsehood that we hid ourselves. You see me? Are them things that the people, the leaders of our nation cling to. You see me? Are them things them basically are run with. You see me? And I actually lead the flock astray with them. You see me? Because the scripture
And
tell us say, yo, if a ruler of just a paraphrase, the apocrypha to say, I think Ecclesiasticus 10, but I say
as
if a ruler,
if a ruler of a city hearken unto lies,
yeah, what manner of personal RSP. Let me see if I can pull it up. Have no butcher scripture. Alright, that look like a way for work.
Proverbs 29 and 12.
Alright,
But we know one
Proverbs.
where I look for. Yeah, can get that one there as well. So Proverbs 29 and verse 2 says, if a ruler hearken to lies, all his officers are wicked, you know, and that
Mm-hmm.
goes, if you can speak on it, that goes to show in the state with our rulers that get set up over our people, Israel, isn't it? Namely the Native American Indians, Latinos, Negroes, isn't it? African Americans, West Indians, all who scattered abroad, you know, and with them though, them get this promise or this new society where them a move with the agenda for build and them a move our people with that agenda. But all of that are lies, that are fables, that believe in,
Done.
that they are going to be a part of that new society, which them a try set up, which them a try build, when in all reality that they are just a pawn in setting that up. Just like how with the point of the whole slave, isn't me? A whole slave would have been taught how to read, certain scriptures out of the Bible, taught how to speak and articulate themselves in a certain way, so that them could have a level of dominions over the field slaves, so then could lead them, or the slave master would have want them to get led. So the same thing with this
Exactly.
time, different under the sun, man. Our leaders are hearkening onto all these lies from the elite, the rulers of this world, Esau, Edom, and at the same thing um play out, man. As the scripture say, all his servants are wicked. You can see that. Jake wickedness gone on a higher scale now. Higher scale, man.
All time I bro.
Um, officers. Get the precept Sirach. This Sirach 10 and verse 2 says, a wise judge will instruct his people, and the government of a prudent man is well ordered. It says, as the judge of the people is himself, so are his officers, and what manner of man the ruler of the city is, such are all they that dwell therein.
Exactly.
Exactly,
Just to
just
add
to
to
add
what
to
brother
what
say,
brother say.
you know, and it basically the same thing. You see me? We see we're in as Andrew, you know, are leading people them to his slaughter, which is why our people so high in a wickedness because them actually feel like say yo, them can continue in a this kingdom, you see me, like the way of life you go continue. Not knowing that yo, at the most I plan, you see me, and sooner or later, you see me, all of this are gonna come to naught, right?
And
Can get back to you, Isaiah.
more in this one. And
Oh,
verse 3 says, an unwise king destroyeth his people, but through
exactly,
the
good point. Hold on, you see, an unwise king destroyed his people. Now look at what going on right now with the world crown royal and Vanessa thing. You know, this man actually push the agenda because of the amount of money basically we might get. When the scripture say yo thy princes are companions of thieves. You
and
see me? We say why? Because them money are like sweets. You see me? And them thing here, them money run down. You see me? You say your unwise king destroyed his people. You see me? And we see we're not a lot of people, you see me, I get destroyed based on this man doings. And then on top of it, he might use the scripture to justify him stupidity. You see me? So continue, bro.
says, but through the prudence of them which are in authority, the city shall be inhabited. Says, the power of the earth is in the hand of the Lord, and in due time he will set over it one that is profitable.
Exactly. Go back to what we say, yo. Most I plan. You see me sooner or later. All of this I go over. And Lord Yahushai, I go come rain with the 120 right? You see me? And that are just it, right? So this setup soon done. So all of them have open and a really a pre for build, you know, it a go come to naught. It a go eventually done, you know. So any covenant they make with that boy, I'm sorry for them. Cause you
And,
see me, most I got you a monkey wrench in them plan.
and uh, back in Isaiah,
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah 28 and verse 15 again says, because we have said, ye have said, we have made a covenant with death, and with hell are we at agreement. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, it shall not come unto us. For we have made lies our refuge, and under falsehood have we hid ourselves. It says, therefore thus saith the Lord Yahweh, behold, I lay in Zion for a foundation a stone, a tried stone, a precious cornerstone, a sure foundation. He that believeth shall not make haste. And that
Can
stone, that
talk
tried
about
stone, a
Yahushai.
precious cornerstone is Yahushai, our Lord and
Can
Savior. Verse 17 says, judgment also will I lay to the line, and righteousness to the plummet. And the hail shall sweep away the refuge of lies, and the waters shall overflow the hiding place. And your covenant with death shall be disannulled, and your agreement with hell shall not stand. When the overflowing scourge shall pass through, then ye shall be trodden down by it.
hey, every time I hear that scripture, you know, my first thing will come to my mind is the fact say yo, the scripture also promise edition, you see me? And this is one of the way where the overflowing scourges are go past to them.
And
The people, you see me, the same people basically them a lead astray, I go turn around and kill them. You see me? Because them basically as the scripture over yeah so say yo when it say yo a unwise king destroyed his people, what gonna happen when you see me time will come when you see me when basically them are gonna get put off, you see me, because no care what them do, Esau not go involve them in a them setup because the scripture say yo Esau priest say yo fi cut us off from being a nation. You see me? Them want that the overall thing is that them want the birthright. So what gonna happen when Esau put them in a this dilemma and left them out there? You see me? Who gonna help them? You see me? Which and why them shouldn't seek the most high, you see me, and I make the most high them refuge, you see me, not Esau Edom. You see me, but scripture say what? You see me, covenant with death and I go be disannulled, man. You see me, you have to go through tribulation too. You will get put to death, you will get beaten, whatever the scripture promise you, it will come. You see me? Oh, then can I get
Can
this?
get can I bring up one?
Yeah, yeah. This is Jeremiah 23 and 1. It said, "Woe unto the pastors that destroyed and scattered the sheep of my pasture, say the Lord. Thus saith the
Gone.
Lord, God of Israel, against my people. Ye have scattered my flock and driven them away, and have not visited them. Behold, I will visit upon you the evils of your doing, saith the Lord."
That's right, man. I know all the most I go visit them, you see me, through the hand of the wicked. You see me, and the wicked meaning the laborer. All of the citizens, man. As the scripture say, they shall not regard their princes. You know. So when um this time of destruction will come, you know, all of them leaders here will make these false promises and false hope, to these people. They must seek them head, man. They must seek to kill them and destroy them. And also pestilences, death and destruction are gonna come upon these leaders, man. So the most I go visit them. So all of them wickedness, man.
You see, and I will gather the remnant of my flock out of all countries whither I have driven them, and will bring them against their folds, and they shall be fruitful and increase, and I will set up shepherds over them, which shall feed them, and they shall fear no more, nor be dismayed. Neither shall they be lacking, said the Lord. And that go back to the point to me basically I say, yo, a different kingdom will get set up on the earth. You see me, with the Lord Yahweh Shai and the 144 elect, you know, and the scripture said that. You see me, the most I go change a sorry, the most I go change a kingdom here. You see me, because it's a wickedness. Scripture say, "Oh, the earth is in mourning,"
Gone.
right? You did have a preset, bro.
Yeah, man. Jeremiah 5, guess 26.
Mm, yeah,
Gone. Um,
yeah, yeah.
Jeremiah 5 and verse 26 says, uh, "For among my people are found wicked men, says they lay wait as he that setteth snares, they set a trap, they catch men. Says as a
Yeah, you
cage
say
is full of
among my
birds."
people, hold on, bro. Say, for among my people are found wicked men. You see me, they lay wait as he that setteth snares. Yo, them more sometimes wonder if people actually listen them scriptures when them get bring out or what. You see me say, for among my people are found wicked men, and them would have take that and put towards them neighbor, but them now actually see the wicked men. You see me, look, look. Alright, just meds it. All of a sudden, your politicians care about you that much. You see me, wearing as them want give you free money, or you see me, they want you have water, so they want you take the Vanessa. You see me, but before that, a lot of promises been a make, and none of them now fulfill. You see me, and then you go run with them money. You see me, yeah, we can see wearing as them money as a trap. You see me, all of a sudden, you people become them money main priority when throughout the years coming up we been a here say yo, a money are them priority. You see me? The man them a set a trap.
Gone. Says as a cage is full of birds, so are their houses full of deceit. Therefore they are become great and waxing rich. Says they are waxing fat, they shine. Yea, they overpass the deeds of the wicked. They judge not the cause of the fatherless, yet they prosper. And the right of the needy do they not judge. Says, shall I not visit thee for these things? Said the Lord, shall not my soul be avenged on such a nation as this? You know, so the most I
Exactly.
wrath with the leaders, man. The most I very angry with them leaders here. And you have to see, I will see them destruction. Scripture said, "No hand joining on, the wicked shall not go unpunished." It says,
Gone.
a wonderful and horrible thing is committed in the land. So the prophets prophesy falsely, speaking about these leaders, promising this you know, do this and you go back to the quote unquote
New
norm.
norm.
Isn't it? You know, this is going to be over when everyone gets the Vanessa. Just follow the rules, follow the laws, trust the science. You know, all these lies, these false prophets. You know, says, and the prophets prophesy falsely, and the priests bear rule by their means. You know, them the scripture said the law is love, man. You know,
Yeah.
them man here
Judgment
have the
never brought
power of the
forth.
law gone. Says them man here have the power in the law in their hand, and them seem fit to bend it over will. You know, with this whole Vanessa and Crown Royal, them and with their agenda, with them a push, them are change certain laws to cut off certain benefits from people. So that's your human right. You know, we already know say oh we're not a human rights, we have human privilege. Yes, we
Yeah.
would exactly. So them are bend the laws to suit them, to suit their agenda. And you see that happening clearly. Because my people love to have it so. Because you know, see, none of the people them, the Israelites are blast off or get outraged by this. People just jolly go along with it like it's a ride. Jolly going
People,
along.
people we actually create an argument for them.
Gun. People defend them. Cuss and defend them with them life. Ah boy, not my leader, not my Andrew, not my bro God. You see me? What the scripture say? Says my people love to have it so, and what will ye do in the end thereof? Because at a time, a destruction, anguish, and great um what the word, great war in a sense, I go come upon these people, man, upon the leaders as well as the followers.
Yeah, scripture define it as a time whenever a nation never got that the book of Daniel 12 and 1. Tell us say never since there was a nation, you see me? Meaning say never happened upon the face of earth, and we remember the flood burning of Sodom and Gomorrah and different events. And if this are go worse than all of them, then you can just imagine when in
Um,
the book of Ezra, when Ezra say, "Yo, see the vision," him say, woe is me, who shall deliver me?" You see me? So it now gonna be pretty upon year end. You see me? Cause scripture say, "Yo, sedition is coming." You see me? For you, basically leaders. You know,
that's
because
right.
we know out here I don't know have on people the most high people that go off as me I lead them astray. I lead them in a Esau society, you see me, this way of life. And in other words, that would go back to um the beast, the one world government, you see me, them following them going after the ways of the beast, you see me. And where scripture say yo, hell man, the large indignation that gonna come upon you people for that, you know.
And
So
while while our leaders supposed to warn the people and I tell them say, oh, get back close to the Most High because there's a pending destruction, there's a pending, this are gonna happen down the line. Get
yup,
get right to the Most High and try save yourself. You know, them not do that. Them a lead them over the cliff. Blind leaders have to blind because them trust in this society as well. And them think it
just
will
an
prosper.
oppression.
Not knowing say oh what them a do, I gonna lead to them demise. Because as I said, them a create a one world government. You're not gonna need for the government of Jamaica or the government of Trinidad or Tobago or no other country or island, you know. All of that are gonna be cut out. So them a work themselves out of a job. them a destroy themselves, man. And Esau is playing the table, you know, to that happen. Have a precept, second Ezra 15, uh, verse 14.
Alright. Yeah, me I look for precept with sleep boy watchman too. But
Son. And it's second Ezra 15 and verse says 14 says, woe to the world and them that dwell therein.
and
Says for
word
the
war mean
sword,
destruction, isn't it?
son. Says for the sword and their destruction draweth nigh, and one people shall stand up and fight against another, and swords in their hands. Says, for there shall be sedition among men, and invading one another, and they shall not regard their kings nor princes, and the course of their action shall stand in their power. So the scripture says, man, they shall not regard their kings or princes. You know,
Exactly.
so when a
When it,
time, but
alright, so basically when a time when actually the tribulation come upon the land, you see me, people them not go business who you be, now what kind of name you have. You see me, say the course of their action shall stand, the course of their action shall stand in their power. You see me. Meaning say yo brother, them no business what kind of law you set. You see me? At the end of the day, looting and shooting are gonna happen. And then guess what?
God,
You see when them cannot find food, brother. You see me? You see the same man who did that influence them to vote for the $5,000, and the same man who did that tell them to take the Vanessa to go back to the new norm. Yo, them a come find your house, and them a come tear it down. And when them can't get to them want, them a gonna kill you for. You see me? The scripture say, the scripture say, for there shall be sedition among man and invading one another. Yo, we not, yo, the documentary American Blackout, you see me? Where America did go blackout for like 10 days. Yo, we see where as the invading and the one another take place. You see me? People are ravish places for food. A man who will a tin dearly, a tin food dearly, till him all fight and kill somebody for. You see me? So what say all of you upscale people from the Cherry Gardens and the Beverly Hills and the Karachi, you see me? Them coming for you too. You see me? Andrew and
God,
friends.
God. Because every day in I get up, the ghetto don't have nothing, you know,
And
they don't suffer. So when things get to that point, them are look to who have it, look to
yup,
who, which part them are most likely can get it, man. And that'll be where these leaders live and reside, man. These wealthy, so-called wealthy are what eat the crumbs off of Esau table and reside. And
can continue.
verse 17 says, a man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able, for because of their pride the cities shall be troubled, and the houses shall be destroyed, and men shall be afraid. So a man shall have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their houses with the sword, and spoil their goods because of the lack of bread and for great tribulation.
Verse 19 said it all. You see me?
And
Clear to the point. A man shall have no pity on his neighbor. Yo, them a come for your food. You see me? And that at this, Andrew should have warn with people about the scripture say of teach it, ladies to teach them daughters wailing and lamenting, and the watchman will watch over the city. You see me? If you blow the trumpet, you see me? Because this at the time when I come in scripture say there's a time on the sun under the sun for everything. And we know in a time of peace now, right? We in a time of war. You see me? At this Andrew supposed to tell people and stop telling people about Vanessa for for a new norm. You see me? I tell people say oh them can go back to party if them take the Vanessa. Hell no man. You see me? Get rid of this damn wicked system, you see me? And get law Yahweh kingdom. You see me? That you're supposed to preach. Say you were supposed to look towards the Lord Yahweh kingdom and not to continue in this wicked place. So this in this place you have no continuing city. You see me, this a
And
filth. You see me,
I'm just
arise
gonna
ye and
say,
depart, for this is not your rest. You see me, no rest no day or so. Our people, yo, people mourn daily. Some of the time we even meds downtown, and when you mid say yo, like one 12-year-old or one 13-year-old I walk on the road and sell goods to actually survive. Yo, people might not pre it like deep enough where they must say, yo, Janu, this a tribulation, this a oppression for people. No, them a treat as the youth are hustler. You see me? We are not pretty fact say, yo, that a oppression that for people. You see me? A child now get to enjoy youthful days, you see me, him have to out there and do certain things. You see me? And then on top of it, the family missing a the man, right? Because the man gone to jail, females puffed up with pride. Yo, this place, yo, this place filled out, brother. You see me? This place need to go. You see me? And you leaders will basically now doing on a job. You see me? Yo, we not gonna get it. Don't feel like say we not gonna escape it. You see me? Um, the piece up in the dark. Talk about uh, 33. Alright, Ezekiel 33 and 1, he say, and again the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, speak to the children of thy people, and say unto them, when I bring the sword upon the land, if the people of the land take a man of their coast and set him for their watchman, if when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the trumpet and warn the people, then whosoever heareth the sound of the trumpet and taketh not warning, if the sword come and take him away, his blood shall be upon his own head. You know? And he say, he hear the not warning, his blood shall be upon him, but he that take warning shall deliver his soul. But if the watchman see the sword come, and blow not the trumpet, and the people not be warned, if the sword come and take any person from among them, he is taken away in his iniquity, but his blood will I require at the watchman's hand. You see me? The people, the so-called leaders of our people, you see me, we get set up overweight. Them not blowing a trumpet, brother. Yo, the man them laid back. As the scripture said, dumb dogs. My the man ain't have no little bark. Them just laid back. I watch all of the stupidity. I go on and I help it. You warn your people, my youth. You see me? Sometimes one of them blatantly dumb towards what happened, or them basically see and just wicked. But then the scripture say among my people are found wicked men. So yo, me
and
morally into the side where I say yo, them man are wicked. You see me? Them man are wicked to them people. You see me? Because obviously you see, whereas the kingdom yeah, not get set up for we.
right,
You see me? I you still a lead the people them towards this my youth. Yo, you deserve anything will come towards you. From the Andrew coming down, any one of them in the House of Parliament to actually back this stupidity and not root for the way of the Lord. You see me? Which and while you know are the men of the on the highways and the byways actually are root for the way of the Lord, you know? But you see me? Well, I will never get it, my youth. I would not feel sorry for them. You see me? When a calamity cometh, we shall laugh. You see me? We not go out there and say, yo, oh God, look what happened to them. No, brother, because what? We see the wickedness and basically on help push it. You see me? When you share and warn on the people, you know what they are push the wickedness. You see me? I've not preached that, bro.
yeah, man. One way just put Isaiah 56 verse 10. man.
Chat it.
Mhm. This Isaiah 56 and verse 10 says, His watchmen are blind, they are all ignorant, they are all dumb dogs, they cannot bark, sleeping, lying down, loving to slumber. You know, and that explains the rulers of Israel right now, our leaders. They are all dumb dogs, man. Says, yeah, they are greedy dogs which can never have enough, and they are shepherds that cannot understand. They all look to their own way, everyone for his gain from his quarter. And that's exactly what
Exactly.
our leaders. Uh, some for
No break and talk.
gun. That's exactly our leaders, man. All of them look for the gain of their own belly. You know, where them can get out of this. You see all them rob our people over the years. Scripture say how they care not for the cause of the fatherless, you know, neither for the widow. Yet still them money are prosper in every doings what them do. And them they make a mockery, you know, our people, especially our rulers out here in Jamaica. You know, Andrew and Tough and all of them, man. Love make a mockery of the poor of the city, of the country.
Just a quick precept here. Do you say oh thy print Isaiah 1:23 said thy princes are rebellious and companions of thieves. Everyone loveth gifts and followeth after rewards. He judge not the fatherless, neither do it the cause of the widow come upon them.
And God, and that's exactly our leaders out here, man. But the most I have a next thing in store for you, you know, fi not care for him flock, not care for him sheep, you know, fi destroy them and lead them down the path of destruction, you know, I lead them over that cliff. Scripture
And
say
most I go
Isaiah
put them to
9,
death.
9 and 16 says, leaders of these people cause him to err,
Gone.
you know. So that's been going on, man. But the most I soon say enough and snap that finger, man, and then all hell are gonna break loose upon the earth. And then you're going to really see who these people when they are lead. Therefore, scripture beautiful, but scripture say, oh, we shall laugh at their calamity.
Gone.
And at that time, we're going to laugh because we're going to say, yeah, man, did expect this. Scripture come to
Gone, bro.
pass.
Eh, at the end of the day, is me, most I will rule it all. Is me, declare the end from the beginning. Is me, and nobody feel like say yo, whatever you what kind of promise you make with Esau, whatever they make with you, is me, it a go last because at the end of the day, scripture say yo, him word a go go out and it now go return him to him void, but it a go do whatever him please. You see me?
Right.
The scripture say, you see me, your covenant with that God be disannulled, and he also say, your sedition, there shall be sedition among men. You see me? So nobody feel like you're safe. Esau himself know him don't safe. You see me? So what say you? Right?
And that's
So
why I make bunkers I want to go to space to make space station.
exactly, bro. Cause him know say you most I now come back as a man, angelic
God,
force to come conquer. The scripture tell us say yo, him go take the kingdom by force. You see me? I'm gonna take the kingdom. You see me? Meaning say I'm gonna forcefully take this. Him now come back come ask. Him now come back come ask nobody nothing. You see me? Him a come back come take what belong to him. You see me? So him now come back come beg whosoever please or whatsoever. So all I wanna we are take side with the leads of the kingdom here. You see me? We not gonna get the same judgment as them. You see me? As
God,
the brother say, do unto and punish. You see me? So with that, basically, hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all praises to Yahweh, but double honors to the elders and apostles of James Great Man Stone, and salutation to all your chems out there pushing this word in sincerity and in truth. Shalom.